high interest rates, affordability's low, and home prices, they're going up. But we are solving some problems here, folks. We are. Let's just break this down real quick. We've got higher interest rates. We got a hawkish Fed now. Maybe could raise rate. What? Yeah, maybe could raise rates, guys. Like he could. Do I agree? Hell no, but he could. Then you have home prices going up. Look, there's markets like certain parts of Florida and Texas that have a lot of inventory. So look, we're getting more inventory, which is good because we are going to go through that. We're getting more inventory in places like here, San Diego, I am. Let's be honest. If this is getting inventory, this is a joke, okay? But there are other markets where you're seeing it. But look, home prices are going up. Supply, demand. And supply, demand, honestly, apparently doesn't matter with interest rates because remember, people date, they mate, they get married, they buy a home. Somebody's always moving, you lose a job, death, divorce, whatever, right? You know why people move. You know why people buy. There's going to be 4 or 5 million people that buy homes this year. I just had somebody in my office right now. They're like, oh, a family member is going to go buy a home. It's expensive. Like they're getting out of the condo. They want to buy. They want their own place. They're tired of renting because renting isn't cheap either. And you're throwing the money away. And look, you get zero. Did I mention zero tax benefits? So I get it. Home prices going up. We're not shocked. We told you this was going to happen. But what happens when rates go lower? Do home prices go up or down? When the hell are rates going to go lower, right? Welcome back. And yes, if it's your first time here, welcome. If you've been here 10, 20, 30, 40 times, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And if you didn't know who I am, my name is Kenny Simpson. I focus on 1, 2, 4 unit financing. So if you want to buy a home, if you want to buy an investment property, if you need a refi, all that stuff, lines of credit, whatever, I got you. I am a mortgage broker by choice. Yes, by choice. Why? Because I want to be. I want the best rates. I want the best options, and I want the best service for you. And the technology is there. Why would you work with somebody like you? Why? Especially in a market like this, because honestly, this is the thing I keep talking on in video. So maybe I should answer the question. Maybe I should answer my own question is, why would you work with Kenny? Like, Kenny, why would I work with you? Why don't I work with some guy down the street? Maybe you should work with the guy down the street. Maybe you should work over here. I'm just the guy sitting here that's been doing this 20 years, helped over 5,000 clients, funded billions of dollars of loans. But why do people work with me? Because of my, obviously, resume, because how I help people out, whether it's a first-time home buyer or a self-employed buyer or that real estate investor. Yeah, I'm your guy. I got you. I got a team here behind me. This is what we do. I love educating. That's why I do the video, the content. Maybe you're seeing me for the first time do this. So that's why I'm here. That's why I do this stuff. Just wanted to remind you. But I do appreciate you guys watching. I try to entertain a little bit, and I really, really want to educate you on what's going on in the market, give you some fun stuff, what we see out there, respond to some news media stuff, but also give you some tactical stuff too in this video so you learn, you can listen, and hopefully you walk away with a nugget or two. So anyways, mortgage rates. What's going on with mortgage rates, Kenny? Can you please tell me your rates are going to go lower? Can you please tell me, should I lock or float? What should we do? I'm confused. Oh my gosh, guys. If you get into refi or purchase, I would not float. I would lock. Why? Because I'm about ready to give you a why. I'm going to give you that why. The why is because we've got Mr. Big Mouth Jerome Powell, and I just make fun of him. I like to call him. I'm sure he's a nice, lovely guy. I'm just kidding. He is. But I call him that because every time he speaks and opens his mouth, he does. It's not a big mouth because he's kind of a quiet, calm guy. It just is like when he speaks, everybody listens, and he moves markets and he moves rates and he can change the trajectory of things and it influences things good or bad. So when I say big mouth, I mean loud mouth. I mean when he talks, it's like a boom, a shockwave globally, worldwide, literally. That's the power Jerome Powell has. This week, he's talking. Am I going to lower rates? Am I going to raise rates? Am I going to keep rates? What am I going to do? What's the future looking like? Is he going to be hawkish now because he was dovish? Now he's going more hawkish because of the data? I just don't know. So that's why I say when you're at a market, like this, and then here's all the data coming out this week. Ready? I have to literally read it because I can't even remember it. Here we go. Consumer confidence, ADP, Fed's rate decision, job openings, construction spending, auto sales, trade and productivity, unemployment rate, wages. There's all this data coming out this week. What does that mean? If it came a little worse, is it built in the 10-year treasury that's at 4.6 and change? I hope so. If Powell says, hey, we might raise rates or we're not going to cut this year, ooh, that could be painful, gut-wrenching, like punch right in the gut. Might not be good. So we got to be prepared for anything, folks. we're going to get into the rates and all that stuff in a minute. But one of the things I heard this week, I loved it, is somebody said, buying a home today might not be the American dream. It might be more of American pipe dream. You get it? Like, that's a pipe dream. Like, that's never going to happen, because that's how unrealistic it is in some of these parts of the country and the cities and states, because of no inventory, because of how expensive it is, because of interest rates, affordability. But, is buying a home better or renting? I don't know. We got to jump into it. But let's take a listen. Brown Harris, CEO of Bez Freeman.
All right, let's stay on real estate and move from the rise of the millionaire homeowner to the increasing cost of owning a home. And this one could have been the RBI. Bankrate just found that in the top 50 U.S. metropolitan areas, it is cheaper to rent than to buy. Okay, for a median-priced home, $412 or so thousand, the median monthly mortgage payment right now is about $2,700. The national monthly rent coming in at just under $2,000. Now, in 21 of those 50 markets, the monthly cost of owning is more expensive by half than it is to rent. That includes places like San Francisco, Seattle, and Austin. So what does this mean for the state of the entire housing market? Let's bring in Brown Harris Stevens, CEO, Bez Freeman. The numbers are staggering, Bez. I mean, you better have a billionaire or millionaire baby boomer parent to buy a home these days.
Yeah, I mean, those are not great stats for home ownership, but yeah, I mean, the rates going up, the lack of inventory, prices staying high have pushed a segment of the market into renting versus buying right now as they wait to see what's going to happen. But I think that if you want to bet on economic security for your future and you have the money for a down payment, it's always better to buy versus rent if you can, because you can build equity. There's benefits with your taxes. And, as I always say, you can't live in a stock portfolio. You can live in your home. So it's economic and personal, and it's the best of the asset classes. But yes, right now it's a bit challenging because of the costs.
Shouldn't the gap be more narrow than that?
So I like your thing. Look, we're not hiding. We're here in San Diego. Is it cheaper to rent or buy? Maybe it's cheaper to rent. But if you don't buy, you're not going to get all that stuff she just talked about. You can't build wealth. You don't get the tax benefit, right? Your rents are going to keep going up. The landlord can kick you out, all that stuff. You guys know. So look, it's kind of cool. I thought it was cool what she said. Here's something cool. I wanted to just share this with you guys. I thought this is pretty clever. I came up with 8 tips, new homeowner tips of 8 things that you need to do first when you close on your house. And these are the things that I didn't even think about, but I was like, these are pretty rad. So I want to share them with you. I think you should also, this video should be shared with everybody else in our real estate community, because is everybody doing this? Because some of them I was like, I'm not even doing these, but I wanted to share. Here we go. Ready? Number 1, change the locks in the garage door. Like the garage door opener, click, 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 change lock. That one's kind of obvious, right? Okay. Number 2, find the utility shut off valves. You know what's funny is how many people live in a home, you're like, wait a minute, what if the water or this or that, do we even know where it is? Shit, I don't even know. Like, that's a good point. Like, where is that? And you should show your kids, everybody should know. Like, even if you have a housekeeper or a nanny or anybody, like the gardener should know. Like, you got to tell pool guy, like, show them this stuff. Not the valves, like, show them. Okay, number 3, test your circuit breaker and they all work. Label it for what appliance or light or machine circuit it coordinates to. This is really good because it's always the middle of the night, something goes out, you don't know where everything is, you're switching everything on. So label it. Look, if you don't know how to do this, pay the electrician a few bucks to come out and do it, or just do it over a weekend. But I like this, smart. So another great tip. Number 4, do a deep cleaning before we move in. Obviously, right. Number 5, change your filters. Filters would be in your AC, heater, right? Oh, filters in your refrigerators, things like that. Oh, when you move to and you bring your vacuum, go get all new filters for your vacuums and all that from the old house to the new house. Don't bring that shit over. Like, get all new, like, cleaning cloths, all that. Like, just it's new, just make it new. Yeah. Plan for emergencies, fire alarms, CO2 alarm, and get a first aid kit as well. I love that. Meet the neighbors. I love that. Have a housewarming celebration. I love that. That's the top 10. But here's one that's not on the list, and we're going to call it number 9. And I thought it was kind of funny. And I want to know if you do this. Like, seriously, like, comment below if you do this or not, because I don't think I do it. Do you do this? Change the toilet seats. I do. You move in, like, yeah, you're like, not to get graphic here, but you're like, dude, Get new toilet seats because they've been sitting there. Like, I mean, I get it, but maybe if you're buying a new house, fine. If you're buying a flip, fine. But like, having people buy a house and go get new toilet seats, I gotcha, because I know you don't. I know you don't. So, hey, those are 8, 9 fun things that I'd share with you guys. Anyways, hey, thanks for watching this week. It was short and sweet. It's kind of the same old stuff. Really not much going on out there new outside the market. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. And also, guys, look, if you want to connect, reach out to me, schedule a call. We can Zoom, text, call me, email me, whatever. Ask me questions. I do get a lot of questions from people I wish they didn't wait so long to ask. They have problems, they have issues, they can't qualify this and that, or just general things. Just reach out. Sometimes a simple text or an email or DM me on Instagram. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, hit me up. You got all my information. So anyways, thanks for watching. Until next week, have a great week. We'll talk soon.